Hi everybody, it's John and this is Cooking with John. So today's Tuesday and tonight's recipe is eggplant parmesan. I've made this dish with veal and I've made it with chicken, and I can honestly say it's better with eggplant than it is anything else. So I've just got my pan ready going here with some extra virgin olive oil. Might be a little hot, I'm going to turn that down. There we go. And what you want to do is buy a small eggplant. The big eggplants are kind of gushy and they can be really damaged on the outside. So I find the smaller ones are a little more perfect. And if you want to make this recipe for more than 2 people, just get 2 eggplants and double it. So, okay, so what I prepared here is I've got an egg dish and I've got my eggplant dusted with flour and a little bit of pepper, and then I've got some breadcrumbs. These are actually my brioche breadcrumbs that I made the other day. So one day I'll make brioche bread for you and you'll just die. It's so amazing. Okay, so I don't like using single use plastic bags, and so I just dust it in a pan with the flour. You dip the eggplant into the egg wash, and then you do the breading, and make sure you do both sides and pack it on as well as you can. These cook really fast too, so you actually set your timer for 2 minutes per side, and because they'll burn if you don't, and we all get so easily distracted cooking and doing all that. So I'm wearing a hat today because my barber messaged me and told me that my hair is a catastrophe, having not had my hair cut in 5 weeks. So I'm wearing a hat for you, Tony. Thanks a lot. That's all there is to that. I've already cooked half my eggplant here, and I'm just doing the other half for you. Okay, into the pan. There we go. Everybody in the pool. And it's 2 eggs that I use for a small eggplant, and that's just the perfect amount. And it's 4 slices of bread that I use, and that's perfect amount for a small eggplant. So, okay, here we go. Into the pool, there we go. And I'm setting my timer because, like I said, I'm not very smart. I got claw hands, give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Then you make the simplest tomato sauce in the world. Let me show you here. There's my Cuisinart, perfect. Okay, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of olive oil, some chili flakes, a little bit of salt, which is always good. Can't have too much salt in this world. And a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. And what I do is I just make sure my lid is on my Cuisinart, nice and tight. Give it a few pulses to get the garlic going. And there's a little bit of garlic in there because we're all doing social distancing these days. I buy the San Marzano tomatoes. These are the best tomatoes in the world. A lot of people don't like them because they're a little more expensive, but I mean, they're $1 more. So it's not too bad. And the flavor is unbelievable in San Marzanos. Those are the Italian tomatoes and they're so good. Okay, so world's fastest sauce here. And that's it for the sauce. So it's super easy. Okay, let's flip our eggplant here, and I'll show you what they're supposed to look like. Just sort of nice and golden brown, and super simple. These are all made in the pan, which is really great. I'll just show you what they look like. So you want them to look like that. That's just 2 minutes, so it's pretty fast. It's just sort of one of those things. I've got my oven set to 450 degrees. I'm gonna build the whole dish in the pan, but then it goes into the oven for about 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna make you sit here and wait and watch me do interpretive dance for 20 minutes. And what I'll do is I'll just post a photo beside this video when it's all done. Okay, so trying to be as neat a cook as I can be. My kitchen is the size of a dime. My sister has the biggest kitchen you've ever. She actually has 2 kitchens, and it's the biggest kitchen you've ever seen. It's the Rolls-Royce kitchen, and a delight to cook at. I've been also growing fresh basil lately, which is really fun, and I'm really enjoying that. And so I use it on everything from pizza to this eggplant parmesan. Okay, so taking the eggplants out of the pan here. And like I said, you just build the whole thing in the same pan. Turn my burner up on my stove. Okay. What you want to do is just line the bottom of the pan with a little bit of the tomato sauce. This is going to bubble up a little bit. Woo! Oh boy. Does that ever smell good? Okay, and then shingle the eggplant around the pan so they're kind of on top of each other by about an inch or so. And get those in a nice circle. Oh, this looks so beautiful. And I'm just gonna show you here because it just looks so great. They're all lined, They're all lined up like little toy soldiers. Okay, then you put the mozzarella cheese down first. Now, this isn't pizza, it's eggplant parmesan. So you want it to be a really nice dish, but you don't want it to be super gloppy and heavy with cheese. This is maybe, one of those big containers of mozzarella cheese you buy. This is maybe a third of that. So if that helps, I don't know about cups, measurements, all that kind of thing. And let her rip. Then some beautiful Parmigiano Reggiano that I've done just on the grater, buying it fresh myself, which is always good, and do that around. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is going in the oven at 450 for about 20 minutes. And your house is gonna smell like heaven. Anyway, have a good night, everybody, and I'll show you a picture of it when it's done, and see you later.